Winning a war is difficult, but history reveals something even harder: returning home. For countless warriors throughout history, the greatest battle did not end on the battlefield. It began the moment they stepped back into ordinary life. Inspired by Christopher Nolan, the Odyssey, this episode explored the historical and psychological reality behind one of humanity's oldest journey, the price of homecoming. Ancient history records many victorious armies, yet victory rarely meant peace. After years of conflict, soldiers returned to home. Families that had changed, children had grown, cities had transformed, old friendship had disappeared. Even when the war was over, life was no longer the same. History repeatedly shows that returning home often became a new challenge rather than a final reward. Archaeological evidence tells us how ancient people lived. Psychology helps explain how they felt. Long period of danger reshape the human mind. A person who has survived years of uncertainty often struggles to adjust to ordinary routines again. Modern researchers call this the challenge of reintegration. Ancient civilization describe it through stories, different words, and the same human experience. That is one reason the Odyssey continues to resonate across generations. One of history's deepest lessons is simple: whom never waits unchanged. Time transform everyone. The traveler changed, the family changed, the community changed. Returning home is not about walking through a familiar door. It is about rebuilding trust, relationships, and purpose. Many ancient narratives preserved this truth because every generation experienced it in its own way. Today's world is different from the Bronze Age, but human emotions remain remarkably familiar. People return from military service, from long careers abroad, from years of hardship, from personal struggles. Many discover that beginning again is harder than living. This is why great historical stories survive. They remind us that life's greatest victories are often quiet, personal, and unseen. History teaches us an important lesson: strength is measured not only by surviving great challenges, but by rebuilding life after reward. The greatest heroes are not remembered simply because they endured difficult journeys. They are remembered because they are returned with greater wisdom, patience, humility, and responsibility. Perhaps that is the hidden message behind the Odyssey. The destination was never the greatest achievement, the transformation was. In our next episode, we enter one of the most fascinating chapters of ancient civilization. How did legends become history, and how did history become legend? We will explore the thin line between archaeology evidence, historical memory, and epic storytelling. Subscribe to Mood Booster TV, where every cinematic journey begins with history, follows the experience, explores psychology, and uncovers the timeless lesson hidden within the ancient world.